Well, I'm Alan Dale from Gale and I got to tell you, I am having a wonderful time. Day 3 at the National Association of Career Colleges, along with the Career Colleges of Ontario, all coming together, sharing ideas, collaborating. The people in this room, they truly are making a difference. They understand the importance of education, and education that matters in the moment. Job-ready students going into the workforce to solve the problems of our workforce right now, in the moment. They understand what it takes to make this country great, and it's wonderful to be in conversation with them. And on that note, sir, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what you do.
Well, my name's Dean Croft, and I own a school called Automotive Training Center, and we've got schools in Vancouver, Toronto, Cambridge, and Montreal, right across the country.
Tell me now, what do these schools provide? What kind of training are we giving these folks?
Primarily, we have a first-year apprenticeship level automotive preparation program to have new entrants enter the automotive industry. So the automotive industry is desperate for technicians nowadays, and has been for years, and looks like they will for years to come. And there's lots and lots of opportunity for young people of both male and female persuasion to enter the industry and make a future.
You know, I've had the pleasure of visiting a couple of your schools right here in Ontario, and I want to tell you, the folks that are in those programs, they're fascinating. They're engaged, they're passionate about what they're doing. Men and women, young and old, they have found their passion in life. What is it like to be involved in that, where you're just thriving and people are being, and they're finding their passion? Tell me about that.
Well, you know, they come to us already with an interest in automotive and cars, and many of them have tinkered with them, and so they're excited already when they arrive. And so now we're providing them with all of these fundamentals that they can take, new skills, and we really are a hands-on oriented organization. So, you know, they change tires, and they change oil, and they diagnose problems on automobiles, and they get more and more and more excited, and you know, they're going on and they see their fellows going on to great jobs out there in the industry. So, you know, we've been doing this for over 30 years now, and we've found that students just love what they get, you know, and take it away, and they do all of this in less than a year. So it happens quickly for them.
You know, not only are they passionate about what they do, those students, but I got to talk to some of those instructors, and those folks come with real experience, and they're so eager to pass their knowledge on. Talk to me about the importance of putting instructors with real knowledge in front of those students.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fundamental for us. I mean, we don't bring on an instructor that doesn't have decades of background in successful experience in the automotive trade. So they come with their experience and their stories and their knowledge and their skill set. And so they bring all of that to new students, and they give and they give and they give that to the students, because, you know, that's what they know and what they love, and they just are enthusiastic about and changing the lives of these students.
You know, and if there was ever sort of a sector and industry that's moving fast at the moment, and technology is changing, certainly you cracked the hood of a car 20 years ago, it looks a little bit different than it does now. You got to keep up on that. You got to keep on top of that. How do you do that?
Well, you know, I mean, we work on our curriculum on a regular basis, and we work with a software provider that helps us with that as well. So we're able to bring on the new hybrid vehicles and the new electric vehicles and all of this new technology and all of the new sensors on vehicles today. So yeah, they've changed completely. You know, when I was a youngster, I looked under the hood and there were spark plugs and a coil and condenser, and nowadays, you know, you can't recognize what's going on under there anymore. Now there's 60 sensors all over this car, and you're right, and we're moving to electric cars now, and they're going to be completely different, all software driven.
Yeah. And it's amazing to sort of, when I spoke to the students and their aspirations about where they want to go, many of them had an eye on getting experience with other mechanics, but others had an eye on setting up their own shop and then creating jobs for others. And when you think about what you're doing there, that's growing the economy, right?
It really is. And you know, there's a a reasonable percentage of our students that have their eye on that right from the beginning. Maybe their dad's already involved in the business, or they've got a friend and a buddy they're going to team with and start their own shop. And so those opportunities exist in addition to just going to work for somebody else. Yeah.
You know, we had a great show here. 300 people attended, sharing of ideas, new to the industry, some that have been around for many, many years, but everybody's so giving of their time and knowledge so that others could thrive in this sector. Talk to me about the importance of that collaboration in this sector.
Well, it couldn't be more important at this time. I mean, things are changing from a policy perspective in the government, and as you mentioned, in the technology. The industry itself is looking at things in different ways. So as a private training college, we have to work together to share those ideas and share the challenges that they represent. And you're right. I mean, there's a wealth of knowledge and experience among all of these players. And so I always come and learn a lot at these sessions. Yeah.
You know, you're a business guy. You could choose to grow a business in any sector, yet you've chosen the education sector to grow your business. You are transforming lives. I know you know that. I know you watch people walk across your stage, and I know that you're making a difference in not only their lives, but their families' lives. You're making things better and stronger every day that you ply your business skills. How does it feel to be in that sector, knowing that you're making such a difference?
Well, it's really rewarding. I mean, you know, every month we graduate several students that are going on to future careers and making a real difference in their families' lives, in their own lives, and that's the best part of what we do. You know, I mean, I've been doing this for over 30 years now, and I do it because I love it and because of what we see from our students and what they do with their futures. So yeah, it's a great industry. It really is.
Well, the Career Colleges of Canada certainly are making an impact. They're certainly making a difference, but that doesn't happen without strong leadership at all levels. So thanks very much for keeping a steady hand on the tiller. We appreciate it.
Oh, we're glad to do it. Enjoy it. Thanks very much, Alan.
Well done.